Hi, in this lesson we're talking about factoring quadratic relation using difference of square method. An example of difference of square factoring of a quadratic relation would be x squared minus 9. This is one of the other types of factoring quadratic relation, which we call it difference of square factoring. Why we call it difference of square factoring? First of all, it's binomial. It must be binomial, and a minus sign must be between both terms, and both of these terms must be square rootable. So how are we going to tackle this? Both brackets must carry exactly same thing, except the signs must be different. One of the brackets should carry negative and the other one should carry positive, or positive and negative, doesn't matter as long as they're different. So what goes in the bracket? The square root of x squared and the square root of 9 would be x, and the square root of 9, 3 and 3. This is an example of difference of square factoring. Let's do another example of difference of square factoring. X squared minus 25. Yes, it's binomial and both terms are square rootable. So what happens? We open pair of brackets, we throw plus and minus, and the square root of 16x squared is 4x, so both brackets carries 4x right after the bracket, and the rest, square root of 25 would be 5 and 5. And remember that you cannot write it as to the power of 2 because they are not exactly identical brackets because of the signs are different. Now, when you cannot factor and you cannot call it difference of square factoring, if the sign is here positive, if it's positive, I know it's binomial, they both could be square rootable. If it's positive, you cannot factor. It must be the sign between the two terms must be negative in order to be called difference of square factoring. So I'm going to stop right here, and this was another useful, I hope it was useful and productive lesson for yourself. And please make sure to write everything what you see and practice these examples that you see on the board over and over a few times, and then apply it to your homework, and I'm sure you're going to do well. But please do not memorize. Always understand the concept, and then understand the method and apply the right method to the right questions. So till next time, please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and I would really appreciate a good comment. Take care. Till next time.